Alright guys, what's up? Today I just want to be focusing more on Skye's performance during this final of the VCTs. He did a really good job at getting kills and getting information for his team overall, and I just want to point it out and what he does on the defending side of Breeze and how you can probably implement it into your own gameplay if you really want. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, so starting off, I'm going to be looking at the pistol round for the defending side. So off the bat, what I want to show you guys is this. So you're going to be seeing Skye play more towards this tunnels area or arches, whatever you want to call it. For the video, I'll try and call it tunnels as much as possible. But note, when I mean arches, I do mean this area as well. So what you're going to probably see him do is play a secondary anchor for the B side itself, or helping his teammates get some sort of mid control in general. So that's like the main things I want you guys to focus on, and how is he playing that. So I'm going to press play and we're going to be looking at it. So let's begin. Alright, so as you can see, he's already posturing up to do something in the mid. So things I want to note is that how he's initially aiming towards the elbow area right here, just to see if anyone's doing something fast up it. Because remember, the walls are right here and here for the defending and attacking barriers. So that's something you guys gotta keep aware of. Alright, if you continue, you can see that he didn't see anyone there initially, so he's gonna be pushing up. And his goal here is to play around this Viper wall that's been set up by the attacking side. So he's already pre-aiming one side of the thing just to make sure, since he can play around this pillar. And the first contact, that's harder. So the reason why he's mainly focusing this side at first rather than this side is because the attackers in this case have to focus more. If they were to go here, they have to go around the whole pillar and probably all the way here by the double doors already to peek into mid. So that's why he's more focused on this. Not only that, you have this Killjoy turret and and Dapper already looking at double doors just in case he needs help. So that's something you guys can keep aware of, why he's actually pre-aiming on the right rather than looking at the left at first. So let's continue. So he hears the dash coming through, so he gets a nice kill here. And he's just playing with the wall, playing around it, and he gets another kill on Viper, BCJ. So if I were to rewind this just a little bit, like right here, you can see the rotations coming in. The moment Skye gets the kill onto Pure, and then gets another kill onto BCJ, you can see Shazam's already rotating in to the mid window. At the same time, on the attacking side, let me change the colors real quick. They're going here through elbow into mid. So Shazam's job here is to focus more on top of the players coming elbow, since Skye is already pushed past this wall and is playing behind the pillars. So he has cover. So in this case, Shazam and Zom's job is to deal with the B and anyone coming in from upper from elbow, while Skye, Tens, and Dapper's job is to deal with this whole part of the map like this. So that's what I want you guys to realize here. Not only that, Tens is also getting this little lurk on by pushing aggro into caves and clearing out the whole A side of the map. So yeah, let's continue. So here, Shazam gets a kill onto Zekin, and he confirms that another player's there. At the same time, Tens is clearing out. Tens is already clear. So in this case, let me show you. Tens cleared out this whole A site again, like how I said. They cleared 2 players here due to Shazam's clear from the window. So that only leaves the B side of the map open. Thus the reason why Skye is going fast into the B side of the map. Let's continue. So they're all starting to funnel in from elbow, as well as Skye going into the little sniper's nest. I don't know what you want to call it. I'll call it snipers for now. So yeah. So this is going to be a nice little crunch. You have Tens who's probably... So in this case, Tens is probably going to be the one that's taking up this control. You have the 2 players coming in from elbow, as well as Skye peeking in from snipers. So that's a nice little crunch happening on the pistol round, and Skye gets the kill from the back. So nice little teamwork, coordination, and just really nice pistol round overall from Sick. So we're moving on to the gun round now. And now I just want to show you guys what Sick does to get information on it. So first of all, what you're seeing here is that he's throwing this nice little easy flash that pops right in front of the pillar. So it's a really easy flash to do because you don't really need to move it. However, you can move it just in case you want to position it in a certain way. So what this flash does is does two things. It'll tell Sick if anyone's playing pushed up like towards the mid area. That's the one thing it does. It also sets up tens here to take this angle into mid and help him secure control over it. So that's one thing good about it. So watch what Sick does next. Once tens takes up the angle, he then moves into position. He goes towards the entrance of elbow from top mid, and he's gonna start dogging. He's gonna dog and clear out the whole part of the entrance of B, as well as a little portion of the attacking spawn. When I mean that, I mean right here and right here. So off the bat, what this did was give Sentinels early mid control, as well as clear out the, I don't want to say the whole B site, but majority of the areas in B site. More specifically, this, or like this. So this is what control they have over the B site. So at the same time this is all happening though, what you're starting to notice is that XSET is executing towards the B site. Or the A site, my bad. So yeah, they're starting to exec, and because of the control they have towards the mid area, Sick is comfortable enough to go into double doors as his rotation. So that's one thing. But notice how he's still looking a little bit towards that mid, just in case someone is sneaking past, since tens cannot see that deep. In fact, tens was not able to see right here, so that's an angle that could be held against Sick. And so that's the reason why he's looking that way when he's rotating in. At the same time, since they didn't actually clear out the full back of B side, that's the only reason why Zoms would be still B, in case they decide to rotate back and if there's a lurker. But once they hit a bomb planning, you're going to see everyone start rotating over and getting control. Sick is using his flashes as a support to try and get people to help out his team. He does a nice pick, and he sends out the Seekers as a response to get more control on this retake. Sick gets another kill into Zekin with his flash in that little cubby area, as well as set up a nice little crossfire with Dapper. Unfortunately, Sick dies to Aaron, and the round is secured by Shazam. And yeah, it was a close one, but it did pay off. So again, nice early information gathering from Sick and tens in the beginning. Alright, moving along, we're going to go to round 5, where we're going to probably see a different setup coming in from Sick. So let's press play and let's watch. So again, what you're going to be seeing here is early round. Sick is going to be using that same flash always to fake it as if he's having that same control over mid. So this flash is something that's always going to be done pretty much from Sick to always keep a presence of mind on the attacking side. So, but this time what I want you to focus on is this new wall being placed. So this wall is obviously going to be a little split into B. So what you're going to have here is Zoms deal with the first half of B. Like on an exec is you're going to deal with this first half of B. That's Zom's job. The second half of B, like the back half, will be Sick's job. So you're going to see him play more towards this B side more than towards the mid side. Again, solidifying his role as the secondary anchor of B. Of course, he's going to have some sort of presence of mind for mid, since they won't be sure, and they could always just do a B split. So he's just waiting, playing it out, playing around that tunnels area, as well as doubling up on B. So here he's going to start playing a nice little crossfire with Zoms, and he's going to use that opportunity to dog out the mid area and clear out. He's going to be seeing, I believe, 2 players probably there. No, the dog dies before. Alright, Seekers go out, and right here, I want you guys to pay attention to what's happening here. Since they are doing this crossfire, the Jet dashes into the B site, and notice how he doesn't actually turn his screen to kill the Jet. Instead, he's ignoring it and taking the fight with Zekin, however he gets traded. So the reason why you're doing that is because once a Jet does dash into site, like dashes in like this into the smoke, and you're playing here, and you're playing here, you're not going to turn your model to face the jet, because at the same time, you don't know what's happening behind the jet. You could have like 2 or 3 players coming here, and you might not even kill the jet since she's in the smoke, but you can always get a frag onto the players coming in. So leave that player, leave the jet to your other teammate on the site to deal with, while you deal with the front, with the second part of the push. Because why get zero, or why get the jet and get traded out instantly while you can get 1 or 2 and get traded out by the jet on site? Because the jet's goal is just to make space for his teammates, when you could just be denying the other part of the team from pushing up. So yeah, that's a good little thing that Skye did there. Good presence of mind and good like discipline and not turning for the jet. Alright guys, so this time around we're going to be seeing in this round that Zoms is going to be doing the same wall that indicates that Skye is going to play more towards the site. So rather than doing the same little crossfire they had earlier, I want you to notice something. Skye will always do this flash. We know that happens every time, but this time he's going towards the wall. He's going to be playing behind wall, and he's going to be leaving the first part of the attack to Zoms himself. So just because there was no information coming in, like everyone was just being quiet, except was doing a quiet little push here, Skye takes this opportunity to dial into elbow and get information. He knows that no one is coming from elbow side, so he can focus mainly on the push towards B. As you can see, the hit comes through, the wall goes up, Skye pushes past the wall and is on the site with Zoms here. Zoms does a really good job and just gets a whole bunch of kills, leaving Skye to do actually nothing, but at the same time doing a lot for him. So again, Skye doesn't have to do anything here, but the fact that he was on site, he could help out Zoms whenever he needed it. So nothing's actually happening. He just heals up Zoms here because he is low, and they win the round. Alright, so let's go to our final round of the half here. And as you can see here, once again, we're going to see the wall come up for Zoms. Skye is going to play more to the site. So one thing I want to show you guys here is, again, his little default flash that he throws. We're always going to see this happen, no matter what. It'll pop and catches at least one, so he knows at least 2 were there at the bottom of mid. He will throw out the Seekers, and what this will do is indicate there are 2 more people towards the B side, as well, actually 3 people there. So what happened there is that he found 3 players around this area, as well as at least 1 player around this area, and it's only been like 10 seconds into the half. So they know exactly where exit could be. That's why Shazam has moved over from long haul into the mid window, as well as Skye falling off and playing onto the site itself. Because in the case that exit decides just to push on, he wants to be there to help out Zoms if needed, as well as Skye or not Skye, but Shazam here in the mid is going to offer up some sort of defense in the mid area, allowing Skye to focus more onto the B side itself rather than having to worry about them doing a possible B split. So again, I want you to notice something. On the first round, I showed you that this wall popped up. Skye was playing here. The other round, he was playing here. Now he's playing towards this pillar, and this allows him to play around the pillar, either to fight off mid or B main itself. So again, Skye is doing a really good job at switching up the positions that he's playing, and he's not playing in one position all the time, leaving him a mystery to the other players itself. So you're having a really good game when you're able to switch it up many times and just make yourself really unpredictable for your team. So that's just another thing to note here. So let me just clear out everything here, and let's continue. So again, you're seeing Zoms play up forward before his wall, as well as Skye playing behind the wall. He's focusing more towards mid to help out Shazam if needed, as well as bouncing back and forth. So nothing's actually happening here. Everyone's just funneling into this elbow and mid area. So Skye is taking this opportunity to clear out B main by using the wolf. Here, he's going to spot off Killjoy here, Aaron, and he knows that at least 1 player is towards elbow. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that Shazam right there saw where the Killjoy, or not Killjoy, but the Skye is, the enemy Skye. So they know where both of them are. That's the only reason why you see Sick going towards this tunnels area. And he's gonna just funnel flashes over to support his teammates, I think, soon enough. No, he doesn't. Oh, there it is. So there, he has a flashes, and he has one more, and Dapper just cleans up after Shazam dies. So it's a nice little way of mixing it up, and the way he's coordinating his plays with his teammates are really showing throughout this game. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys, because I just wanted to focus mainly on how Sick is playing his defensive side on Skye on the map Breeze, because usually I haven't talked about Breeze yet, and it's a good way of just showing you one of the world's best at this game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe here. I'll be doing a lot more of these videos in the future. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever, night, wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.